My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates.
Doth mother know you weareth her drapes?
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
It's Hard-Headed Sports with Spinny and Fetty Bus. Famous for their podcasts, you can now catch them right here on the Al Travis Show.
Love having them on. Spinny, Fetty, thanks for coming here, my boys. Appreciate you.
Thanks for having us. Go
Wolves.
Yeah, let's go Wolves. Let's go back, because last time you guys were on Tuesday, before, of course, the Wolves played their second game against the Lakers. Just to reiterate something I believe I said was genius, there's no way the Wolves are going to shoot 50%. Do you remember me saying that, Bus? There's no way they shoot 50% from three-point land and continue that streak. Do you remember that?
You did say that.
And guess what happened? They didn't continue it on. They ended up losing to the Lakers 94-85. That game wasn't even that close. But you knew the Lakers weren't going to lay over, right, Bus? They just weren't.
Yeah, and you knew the refs weren't going to.
Oh, the refs.
I'm just kidding. We didn't lose because of the refs. We honestly really didn't. But
that was such a Spinny thing. You stole his angle. That's what happened. Spinny, your thoughts on your...
They were atrocious, though.
Okay. I don't disagree. Spinny, your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, like, we played especially well defensively in the fourth quarter. We kept it at that, like, it was between 15 and 8, I swear, for, like, 20 minutes of gameplay straight. Like, it was so long that we were just flirting around in that era. And then there was that stretch in the fourth where we got 10 straight stops, but we only scored once during that stretch. So it was just like they were trying to give it to us and like, here, come back. Here you go. Come back. Here you go. Come on. You want a chance to come back? Here you go. And then we just could never, ever capitalize on it. Jaden was as broke then as he was good in game one. So it was just... We just couldn't make a shot outside of Ant and Julius.
It was, and I give Julius Randle's applause. If he wasn't as hard playing as he was in those first couple of quarters, this would have been an absolute runaway. I loved watching him play. But on the other side, what was I going to say? This is as physical a ball game as I've seen in the playoffs or anywhere. There were elbows to faces. People were going nuts. I thought there'd be many more fights. Your thoughts on that, Spinny?
Well, physical except when Luka drove the lane, then it wasn't allowed to be physical. Every other time it was physical. Yeah.
You know what I mean, though? I love my man Nas. He took a couple of shots at people's faces. DiVincenzo elbowed a guy to the ground in the face. They replayed it. They called a foul on the guy who got beamed. They did the replay and said, "Oh, we got that one wrong. It was DiVincenzo to the chin." I'm all for it. That's old school basketball. You guys don't even understand. That's how we used to play, the Jordan era.
I like the physicality. I really do. But you can't tell me that we're going to play that physical of a game and then Luka gets touched on the arm walking down the lane and it's a foul. Like, there's just – I would love the whistle that came in game one and the physicality that came in game two. If we can get those two things together, then I'm in for it. But if it's going to be everyone else can get – tackled and clotheslined and ripped around, but the second we look at Luka, it's a foul, then I don't want it.
Bus, can I give you a hard time just for a moment?
Do it.
Because the whole lineup of how they played, and we're going to talk about the actual choices of the games that played that day. The Timberwolves started, I think it was 9-10, 9-15, something like that. I quit at halftime. So quarter to 11, something like that. I just done. I can't stay up that late. It's not my jam. I'll read the rest of it in the morning. At 12:35, my phone dings. Who is it? It's Bus. Give me the rundown on the stats for the game. What the world are you doing, Bus? That can't wait till the next morning. Man. I can't read about it. 12:35, you're being in my phone.
Okay, to be fair, checking the timestamp right now. It was 11:40 p.m.
Okay, seemed like 12:50.
So at least I got it off before midnight, right?
Okay, I give some half. I'm like, the phone goes off. Who's that? And
honestly, I was just in pain because we played so terrible and we still had a chance to win. Like it's just the worst feeling when that happens.
You know I'm there for you, Bus. You know I'm there for you.
When you have
You text me.
7 other players combined for 33 points on 28% shooting, it's just we literally should be up 2-0 right now, but no one could buy a bucket.
You will not win a ball game if only 2 of your players get in double digits. It's just not going to happen. But let's talk the actual timing real quick if we can. They put the Bucks Pacers, which was actually a decent series. Pacers are up. We'll talk about it. On what is that? NBA TV. You had to pay for that game. And they put the Grizzlies and Thunder on TNT, worthless ball game. No one stayed till the end, and then you get to turn the Timberwolves on at 9:15 or some crazy number. Is TNT ABC trying to lose money on this thing? Is that what they're doing? They're trying to lose money? No response from anybody. Spinny, are they trying to lose money? How can
I want
you
to hear
choose?
Spinny's thoughts there.
I mean, look, I didn't have that issue because YouTube TV, you get NBA TV automatically with it. So I had all 3 games going just fine.
So
but I was
wow.
I was surprised that that's the game. Wow, words are hard. I was surprised that was the game that they chose to air on those stations. I would have put the 1-8 matchup on NBA TV because you kind of knew the blowout was coming. But I was surprised by that piece of it. But I don't mind the NBA TV first round games.
I'm tired of paying for TV. Go ahead.
It's obviously dumb, but these are scheduled and planned before the playoffs even start, right? So I wonder why they aren't allowed to. Is it a legal thing, a contract thing that they're not allowed to switch these games, flex them to the other TV provider? I don't really understand that, but obviously it was scheduled way before the playoffs started, so I get that.
So you get a contract like the NFL, right? Can they flex a game to 10 minutes before the game starts? I mean, the NFL's got to figure it out. Figure out NBC or NBA. The Wednesday's game, yesterday's game, the Celtics down the Magic. It was the Cavaliers downing the Heat, which Spinny says was really close, 9 points. And Rockets down the Warriors. But the bigger problem, I think, for the Warriors is that Jimmy Buckets goes down with looks like a butt fracture. He landed on his butt. He may or may not be back. If he's not back, they're out, correct? Who wants to jump on that, Spinny?
Yeah, I mean, if Jimmy's not back, they are gonna lose this series for sure. They just don't have enough. That was the thing with the Warriors is going in, if Steph and Jimmy are healthy, we got a chance. But if either one of those guys is not 100%, we got no chance. That's just kind of where they are as a roster right now.
You with that on that bus? You agree?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just looking at the other starters, Pajemski, 14 minutes, 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists. The new what's his name? Tony Snell, apparently Brandon Pajemski. Moses Moody, 12 points. He actually had a decent game, but Draymond, 8 points. Everyone basically single digits except Kuminga and Quentin Post off the bench for the most part. So they're absolutely done for, especially if you got Jalen Green making 8 threes in one game. Yeah. That dude was unreal last night.
They went in a 3-point shooting spree. Go ahead.
Who is that random dude that played? Who is Pat Spencer? Why is Pat Spencer going 5 for 7 with 11 points? Who is this guy?
He's an up and comer
in my life.
That's why I didn't even say that dude's name. I was
man is 28 years old and went to Northwestern.
There you go.
What? Who win? That's crazy.
He was only in because of the game. It was a blowout. So.
But he played when he got his shot, he played. Okay, for all of us at the end of the bench, that's what we love. Got to go to break. We'll be back after this. We'll bust down where we think the series goes over the weekend. We'll do that and talk some Twins if we can get them in right after this.
All the special interests are represented in St. Paul. But who speaks for you? Center of the American Experiment does. Our policy fellows dig into the tough issues that matter to you and offer common sense solutions on education, taxes, crime, and energy. American Experiment is the trusted, nonpartisan voice of Minnesotans like you. We are working every day to make Minnesota a better, safer, more prosperous place. We are American Experiment. Go to americanexperiment.org to learn more.
Do you have a closet full of old videos, photos, slides, or films? Regain that space and preserve those memories for future generations. Visit archivinglifemedia.com or call 952-829-8018. See how safe and simple it is to digitize all your media. Gain peace of mind knowing that all those important memories will be saved and can be seen and shared again. Do it today. Check out archivinglifemedia.com or give them a call 952-829-8018.
Amongst friends, the Al Travis Show. Nothing but talk.
Let's break down the series real quick with games coming to go. I got Spinny and Fetty Bus with me. I said it before, the Heat shouldn't be allowed to be in the tournament. Play-in should not be in with teams that are 8 under 500. I think the average win currently for the Cavaliers is 33 points. Cavaliers up 2 to the Heat 0. They go to the Heat now for 2 games. This is done in 2 more games, right, Bus?
Yeah, I mean, there's an off chance an Eric Spoelstra game's incoming. He's such a great coach. He always seems to somehow like sneak a game out. I just think about like last year. I think it was last year, right? They played the Celtics in the first round, and they were still able to somehow get a game even without Jimmy Butler. So that might happen. Otherwise, either way, 4-0, 4-1. This series was a wrap before it ever started, honestly.
Yep. Spinny, you with us on that? Spinny's got his microphone muted. Let's go to the next game. The other game, Spinny, turn your microphone back on. The Pacers and the Bucks. I enjoy this series. I'm a little shocked that the Bucks haven't pulled one out, but they're coming home now. Pacers lead 2-0. Milwaukee actually is got a 4.5 plus minus on this game, so I think they're thinking the Bucks will win one. Spinny, do the Bucks take the 2 at home?
Yes, Bucks take 2 at home. Tie it back up 2-2. No chance, Bus.
No chance, Bus. Wow. Why not?
I haven't seen anything I like from the Bucks.
They haven't played their best. I'll give you that, but they're the Bucks yet. They still have one of the best players in the country. Right?
They'll take one. They're not taking both. No way.
All right. Fair enough. Now the Knicks Pistons have been entertaining. They're 1 game apiece. They now head to Detroit. Your thoughts on that, Spin?
This is a tough one. This is a good series.
Yeah.
I think Knicks are going to take both, though, in Detroit. I'm confident in them and how they've been playing. So we're going to go with both Knicks here.
He's calling the rough shot. Bus, yours?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go both Knicks, too. But, man, they got to get something going here. I think I said it on Tuesday. It's just not a winning recipe to have one player shoot like 28 times and everyone else shoot like 10 times. Brunson needs to get those other guys involved more.
Completely agree. The Celtics and the Magic, Celtics up 2-0. They head to Orlando. I think the Celtics end this thing in Orlando. Your thoughts, Bus?
Yeah, this one's all said and done. I mean, Tatum didn't even play last night, and the Magic still couldn't win. So this thing is over.
Spinny, agree with us?
Yes, that's overdone. Checked, mated.
All right. Is Thunder Grizzlies the same way? The Thunder go to Memphis, Memphis, I like the team, but they just don't have what it takes to take the Thunder. I think this is a 4-0 as well. I'll go Spinny first.
Yeah, this series really has not had a single close moment of any game. That's how bad it's been.
Yeah.
That's absolutely true. All right, Buzz, tell me your thoughts on the Clippers Nuggets. I absolutely love this series. It's tied up 1 game apiece. They're close ball games. Clippers a better team, Nuggets with the best player, and they're duking it out. I love this series.
It's 2 tremendous games so far. Just back and forth, nonstop action. I think we're going to get that in pretty much every single game. So this is definitely the series to watch. Kawhi Leonard in that game too was just that. He's had some great games. Obviously, that's right up there for one of the best games I've seen him have.
And they're 2 games in, tied 1 apiece. I'm still going with the Clippers for the win in the end. Spinny, your thoughts?
Going with the Clippers as well, winning in the end. But this series is going to be super close. I just want to bring up one point, and is Kawhi the greatest, what if player ever? Because, man still has these moments, like Bus said in game 2, where he looks like the best player in the league, legitimately. And
he's 53, right? He's been in the league forever.
Well, it's just crazy, all the injuries, all the leaving and non-leaving, and how that's worked out and not worked out for him. It's just crazy that man is still looking at that level after everything that goes on. It's just so many what ifs.
All right, the Warriors Rockets. I picked the Warriors to be the upset in this thing. Now, if Jimmy Butler's out, I have to change my mind. But if he comes back in, I think the Warriors still got him. Your guys' thoughts on the next 2 games, which go to Golden State.
Couldn't agree more with you, Al. I think if Jimmy comes back, they win. If he doesn't, they lose. I mean, it was just a way different game without him when he went out last night. They were, I know the score didn't exactly say it, but they were still close with him in, I felt like, or had a chance to win.
Yeah,
and then as soon as he went out, it just felt different.
Yeah, completely. And, Bus, I'm going to let you start with the Lakers and the Timberwolves. They're coming home, tied up 1 game apiece. I think it comes down to the first quarter of the game here in the first game. If LA comes out and knocks our teeth like they did in LA in that second game, we're out. But if we can hang in there and play this thing, I think we got a shot. Your thoughts?
Honestly, that's a great point. We need a much better first quarter, because even in game 1, we were down 8 after the first quarter, and then we got things rolling.
Yeah,
we have to start these games better, and you would expect us to on home court with our fans going crazy. So I think we're taking game 3 for sure. But I'm kind of thinking the Lakers are going to bounce back. I think this is going to go all 7. So I think we're kind of looking at a back and forth series the rest of the way.
Spinny, is that a decent take?
That's a great take. I think it's going to go 7 as well now. These games have been dogfights. My big thing, I think we're going to split 1-1 at home. I want to see how many games in a row LA can play at this physicality level. Because, the way LeBron was locked in, giving 100%. That's the most physical I've seen LeBron play in 5 years. So it's kind of like I'm curious to see how long their team can maintain that throughout a series.
All right. Twins are going to Twins. They're going to be doing some beating up on Chicago and the White Sox. Fine. I want to do the NFL draft with my last minute. You guys put your draft picks out there on hard-headed supports, so pick them up. Who do you guys think Minnesota's picking up in the 24th spot? Spinny?
Looking like we're going to get a safety from South Carolina. It's kind of what everyone's been saying. Man is super fast, 4.38 40, got a 43-inch vertical. Great player, but I think safety or linebacker is probably where we go. Bus and I talked about this last night a little, but I'm hoping they trade back, honestly.
Trade back? Okay, yeah. Bus, you go with that? You want them to go backwards? 24th pick in the draft. Down there, generally a great spot.
Yeah, honestly, I usually hate that. I understand the strategy of it. I usually hate it, though, because it seems like we always do, but I'm actually with Spinny on that one. I just don't – I feel like the safety is still going to be available early to mid-second round, right? So I don't know if we necessarily have to take them there. Why not move back, gain more assets for next year when there's more holes to fill? But, yeah, I'm totally with Spinny either way on the draft need. We definitely need to address our secondary and our linebacker group. other than that, I mean, we've basically addressed every other weakness we had in free agency. So
Don't we have to get a quarterback of some sort to sit in behind JJ? Who's in there now? The punter?
that is correct. Yeah.
Okay,
We need to get somebody.
might need to do something there. I got to fly. I don't study like you guys do. If you wanted to pick up Hard-Headed Sports, the draft edition, how do you do it, Bus?
It is live already on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts.